Run when the rhythm's right. Go into the night. Go until you're out of sight and you're out of my mind. Run when the rhythm's right. Go into the night. Floating as the river flows, easy as it goes to the ocean. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. Promise me, but you never tried. Secrets in your eye, you go and run, I'll hide. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. I don't ever wanna be crowned, just another prize. It breaks my heart, heart, breaks my heart, 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 breaks my heart, 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 breaks my heart, 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 heart. to the ground now, and somehow I feel like you don't know me. Shook me to the ground now, I don't even know how. Brought me to a life that you never showed me. Coming from the locked up ghost of yourself, but you're coming from the light. There's more to you than you ever thought there was. Yeah, you're coming from the light.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome. My name is Resorty, and to you, one and all, I say hello, friends. How's it going? Happy Saturday, Friday, whatever day it is for you. Hope you're having a very good day. My green screen does not like my jacket very much. That's fine. It is Saturday robe morning for you. Oh, yes. My comfy Christmas robe equipped. I'm feeling pretty relaxed and ready to spend a lovely few hours with you fine folks wherever you are around the whole wide world. And I know so many of you are in so many places, and I appreciate you taking some time to visit me. Hello, Italian. How's it going, my friend? Fernandez, a pleasure as always. Monster Joy. Good to see you, Monster Joy. Hello to Pepper. Pepper, you're taking a week off from stream. That's great. Hope it goes well. Hope everything is fantastic, and we'll see you when you get back. Hello, Marks. Hello, Axix. How's it going today? To you, Belgian guy. I may have said hi already. I'm not quite sure on that one. I think it's everybody. If I missed you, I apologize, but we're glad you're here for sure. And like I said, it's the weekend here, and it's becoming the weekend where you are too. Do any of you have any big plans for the weekend? Things you're going to do to relax, get some work done around the house, some chores maybe? What is going on for you? In this part of the world, I need to do grading. This is going to be the ongoing story of the entire semester. Just every weekend, I get to hang out with you fine folks, and I get to grade. And that's my life right now. Last weekend, we did go to the museum. That was very nice. This weekend, there probably are no trips anywhere. It's just a matter of the grades have piled up again. As I said a few days ago, one nice thing this semester is I've got some good conversations going between myself and my students in the grading response area online. So that's continuing. Yesterday was a good day in class. We did the allegory of the cave. It's one of those standard Platonic stories about how humans come to knowledge and how humans come to freedom of a certain kind. And because it's a popular portion of a popular book, I tend to often begin the class by saying, how many of you have had this before? Right? How many of you know this material already? And in class yesterday, 3 students' hands went up. And so I turned to one and said, hey, what do you know already? And he said, I've heard of it. I think this student was trying to appear more informed than they actually are. And so I decided not to pursue the other students. And went ahead and did my whole long spiel and some group work and discussion, thinking about how this very, very old story applies to our contemporary lives. And in some measure, that's the mark of a great story, right? Is that it continues to find purchase and inspire people hundreds, thousands of years after it's written. And so after class was done and the students had learned their important material, I hope, I approached the other 2 students and who said that they had heard it before. And I said to them, okay, did you get the same material this time as last time? And their eyes went wide. They said, no, our teacher just said it was an old story. And he told us what his name was and said it wasn't worth thinking about. I have no idea what these people are doing. I don't mean to besmirch my colleagues, but what on earth are they doing? I'm going to try to find a way to bring us up at a faculty dinner at some point, just to get clear, are those students telling the truth? And if so, I think it's one of the more important stories in all of human history. It inspired a large portion of the thinking of the Enlightenment. And yeah, that's how it goes. Whichever way. I'm sure there are ridiculous things that I do in class that are also reported to other faculty who are very confused too. But that was one of those weird moments. You never quite expect the students to say what they're going to say, and then they say it, and then I come and tell you all about it. So there you go. Other than that, not too much has happened around here. We had date night last night, went and got some Indian dinner as usual. I am absolutely stuck in a rut. I keep thinking I should try some different restaurant, I should try some different meal, but it's now become the level of routine and of satisfying, comfy routine. Because at the end of the week, when Noms is quite stressed and I'm kind of tired, it's nice just knowing we can go to the same place and talk to the same people and have the same conversations, and it doesn't feel boring, it feels comfortable at some measure. And so I'm very, very happy for that. Now, Noms is home today. It is a Saturday here, but she has a meeting this morning because she just keeps working. I think she may be coming to visit, though. We'll see. Maybe not. Whichever way. Thanks for being here. Let's go ahead and get into today's game. As you will remember from my mention of this yesterday, or perhaps when you were here last week, we're starting a brand new playthrough today. And I don't feel great about this. We kind of lost the last playthrough abruptly, we'll call it. And I thought about bringing the video up to show you all what happened last time. And no, I don't want to traumatize us all once more. That said, I did go back and rewatch the the video, the last half hour or so of the playthrough, and as it was happening, I was thinking along with myself and say, okay, why am I making the choice I'm making right now over and over and over again? And at each and every point, I feel quite confident, quite good about the choices I made. And of course, unfortunately at the end, it all fell apart. But to be honest, I think if I were in that position, I would make the exact same choices every single time. So, hey, Fernandez, thank you for getting the clip for us. I appreciate that. Yeah. And I have to say, having watched the ending again, I'm actually kind of proud of myself that I didn't get angry. I just thought it was funny. I laughed, so I didn't cry. But no, it was weird. It's weird having months and months and months of play very quickly be no more. And, I always talk about the importance of losing in Rimworld, etc., but it's tough. Hello, Bluffing, it's good seeing you, for sure. Lito, it's good seeing you also. Yeah, so today I would like to do a slightly different playthrough. And I've been thinking through a few different possibilities. One of them is just start a random playthrough and see what story develops. I kind of like that idea. I actually like that idea quite a bit. But then I get thinking that there's a different kind of playthrough I've been thinking of for years and years and years and never quite pulled the trigger on. And so I think I want to try this. I haven't had time to put it together, so let's put it together on stream together. But I think it might be interesting to make an elite squad of fighters. I don't know, 5 characters maybe, who are decked out in really good late game weapons and armor and so on. Really good stuff. Who have been sent on a mission to go defeat something. Yeah, a base. Now, I've never attacked a base before. I do not know how it goes. But spawn these 5 characters, abandon our starting tile immediately, take them to the base to destroy that base, and then they're supposed to be picked up, taken away by their mothership or something, but something goes wrong, and they're then abandoned here on the Rimworld. And though they have really fancy weapons and such, they have no other materials. And over the course of the playthrough, their really fancy stuff will degrade. And we'll have to see if we can get them into a normal playthrough world pretty quickly. And some of them are going to die, surely. But I think this might be fun to try. Not starting with a base, not starting with any items but for weapons and such, and seeing how it goes. That is my idea. I'd like to try that. And then make all the drugs. I'm intending to bring along at least 1 Hussar, possibly 2. Hussars are the characters who must have drugs in order to survive. And so I think that would be a good deal of fun for sure. Anyway, let's push this button and bring it up. If it doesn't work, we'll happily do some other kind of start instead. But I just want to see how it goes. And I want to say finally that I've assaulted a base. So we're starting a brand new colony right there. Yeah, like I said, I didn't actually set it up, so we'll have to use prepare carefully to get it on. Do I have prepare carefully on right now? I do. I do. Okay, very good. Hello, Corbett. How you doing? How many ties does the colony require? So far, none. We have no gentleman colonists quite yet. All three of the DLCs are on. No idea what we're doing those. And yeah, at least prepare carefully to get this. Now, I think it's the case that in the current prepare carefully branch, you can't change genes. So we need to bring along some baseliners, maybe? I'm not sure. An ad is just starting now. My apologies. Happy ad time. Sorry. Hello, Jim. Hello, Slivers. We'll see. Okay, cool. I sure do like Cassandra. We're going to go ahead and do Randy Random. And then we've done a lot of Blood and Dust recently, and it's gone pretty darn well. No, we'll stay with Blood and Dust, and that's okay. Commitment mode. We believe in being stuck with our problems. Goody good. Okay. Need a seed, please. Need any word, any idea, any concept to create the world in which we live. Hello, Game Urchin. Hello. Take a very long time to generate a whole planet. It's true. Call it Kelmar. How dare you? Kelmar is the name of the character we loved for so many months. I call it Oops. I like that name, Game Urchin. We're calling it Oops. Welcome to the planet Oops. Alright. Yeah, if you want to learn what happened to Last Base, we have a Last Base command currently functional, and yeah, very sad. You're removing a key to fix your keyboard. Awesome. I should probably remove some keys to clean my keyboard, but that's part of the materiality of the stream we don't think about. Oh, it's terrible. I wash my hands. I swear I wash my hands. But over a long enough period of time, it just gets me, you know. Okay. So, our mission is to destroy a hostile... Oh, that's actually an interesting idea. Should we try to have our mission be to destroy an entire hostile faction? No, that's a little bit much probably, especially on a giant world. But the question is, for you all, which faction's base have we been ordered to go attack? The pirates who are wasters, the pirates who are Edakeen, the pigs, or the Neanderthals. I'm absolutely fine with picking out any of them. I guess the pure hostiles probably make some more sense. I don't particularly want to fight the Impids this early. I'm sure it'll be fine, but yeah, we'll see. Rebel against the Empire? Oh, man. Okay, so honestly, I've never, ever been hostile to the Empire. I don't know what will happen if we attack an Empire colony. Okay, cool. I'm fine to try it. My only issue, though, is can we begin with, like, let's go attack one of these? I don't know, can we see anything about the city? Unfortunately not. So, does anyone know, do the Imperial cities have tons of guards with really fancy armor and so on? Because to get this playthrough off the ground, we need to beat a city. It'd be very, very sad and short story if we create our 5 people and then rush on in. Will it mods the faction bases are kind of pathetic? Oh, really? That's too bad. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. Maybe I should have modded the playthrough. Okay, fine. We'll attack the Empire. This is a good idea. Alright, so does not really matter where we spawn. We're going to pick here. Our drop pods land here, and then we march on north. Where's actually, though? It's kind of northern. That's fine. Are we the Rebel Alliance? Something like that. We don't know enough about the Empire right now to really know why we hate them, but we do. Oh gosh, Ideologian. Oh, Ideologian. Okay. We should probably make an Ideologian if we're going to do this playthrough for a while. So, I guess we'll do custom. Cool. And all right, what do we believe in that we hate the Empire? The Empire is hierarchical, right? The Empire is attempting to say that some people are in charge and others are not. They believe in like the supremacy of technology over people. I almost always go with ideological and just like, we're going to not believe in gods and such. But yes, we believe in the true gods. Unlike the false god that is the emperor. There you go. So we are going to be some kind of zealous theists. And I guess we could choose supremacist. So I've never chosen supremacist before. It requires regular rating. Yes. Let's be zealots who attempt to spread the good news of our sword, or of our god via the sword. Yeah, let's definitely do that. Okay. We could proselytizers instead. No, we're supremacists. All right. What should we call our one true faith? I have no idea. I didn't think about this enough. Usually I spend a lot of time thinking before stream starts. Oh, it's going to be like something about swords or blades or guns. Does it require rating? Oh, maybe it doesn't require rating. We have to add rating as a meme somewhere. I intend to add it if it can be added. All right. Where are you? Okay. Oh, gosh, I can't remember. Call it the Ostru. Are we playing Vikings? All right, this is what's going to be. It's going to be the continuation of the ancient Viking religions. It's Space Odin. I love this immensely. It's on the very left column. Thank you, Stassi. I'll find it in a second here. So Ostru. Good. This is going to be the best ever video game crossover of all times. A member noun. I don't know. Are they Vikings? Are they Rixgothi? Yeah, you gotta be Vikings. That's fine. Better yet, sorry, Space Vikings. What's the ritual room? It is the ale hall, the great hall. Something like that. Fine. I can never remember how the game capitalizes these things. Longhouse is good too. Thank you. All right, now which symbol looks most appropriate for the Space Vikings? Man, I'm considering making like the Ultra Ostru or the Hyper Ostru or something. All right, this looks kind of like an axe on a pile. Yeah, that seems pretty cool. Or we can go like Death and Blood and such. Oh, a Viking helmet. Or a spider holding its arms up like this. A Viking helmet, perfect. And red means blood. Fine, good. Okay. And then we need to add that precept. Whoops. Oh no, I pushed randomized precepts. Oh no. Oh no. We have to go through and think through all the precepts then. But I do want to make sure we do rating. Maybe it's on here now. Am I just blind? Mid-left now, okay. Precept mid-left. Rating. Haha. Thank you. Thank you. Just couldn't find it. Awesome. So we don't work like common laborers. We take from the weak as the strong should. Failing to do so is a tremendous shame. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. All right. We'll get to back more of these in a little bit. So we need a story. Oh, boy. Okay. In the beginning was the sword. Was the blade. Good. War has always been with us. And who fights the mightiest of wars? Surely the gods of war. I'll take my sponsorship money right now, thank you. Among them, the mightiest have always been the gods of the north, led by the fearsome and wise Odin. Glorious. He, the single-eyed wizard, imbued his strength and courage to the men of the north, the Norse. This, though, was only the beginning. As they conquered more of their world, taking from the papacy, dominating Constantinople, and repeatedly failing to raid Paris because Rizordi got distracted. Good. Lands Beyond called. With Earth finally dominated, the Norse began to control every aspect of human life. Mandatory blots, IKEA, and finally, Viking NASA. Years later, better line break. Years pass, and space, dominating space continues. Good. Now, the Norse have met their true foes. They call themselves the Empire. All that will be remembered, though, is how they were defeated. And then they are but a memory. Perfect. All right, very good. Now, the best thing, of course, is that we will never, ever read the story again. It's just there. It does nothing. It affects nothing. And there you go. That's my story of how we get from CK3 to Rimworld and maybe Stellaris, who knows. Perfect. All right, we need some deities. Deity number 1. Hello. Your name is going to be Space Odin. Your job is going to be King of the Gods. You're a male dude. Very good. And then, what's regenerate mean? Oh, it's a randomized kind of thing. We only need... Oh, you have to have 2 deities. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Do you want Thor? I don't think I have Thor. His title is... I think like Friend of Human, but I'm going to call him the Hammerer in homage to Dwarf Fortress, of course. What about Space Rizordi, God of Gods? Whoa. We can't talk about Rizordi. He's not part of the show, I swear. Except for this part here. Whoops. Space Thor is surely better than Thor. Should I put on Nordic music for this? I don't want to get distracted by the music. All right. Now let's think about what it is to be true space Vikings. We do want to raid, yes. Execution required. Prisoners must be executed on a regular basis. When they are, it's a happy occasion. That seems appropriate. That seems absolutely appropriate. All right. Women must wear... Yeah, I mean, we say there's no rules, but I think, pants and shirts, fine. Men, bare-chested. We're not equal folks, unfortunately. Organ use, I mean, I can imagine the Vikings eating them, so acceptable apparently. Cannibalism's bad, MK. No, it's fine. Blindness. No one likes being blind, apparently. Corpses, don't care. Fungus, whatever. Diversity of thought. Intensely bigoted. So bigoted. I need to have beards. Can I actually do that? I mean, we can use the styling station, or whatever it's called, to make sure that every character has a beard. That would be very, very good. Okay. Insect meats, physical love, free and approved, go wild. And slavery, yes please. Honorable means one who owns trade slaves should be honored and respected. More slaves, more good. Are we finally getting the bad guy resorty playthrough we've all wanted for a very long time? To make a Norse germline, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, this is intended to be a genetics playthrough. I don't really understand much about how genes work in the game yet, other than that you can steal genes from other people. But it's kind of late in technology to do that, so that's one of the long-term goals here, is to make a true Norse germline for sure. What else we got? Count acceptable, good. Scarification. If we add the meme, pain is virtue, we then say that we like scars. Maybe later. Research, just normal's fine. Will not be big cheaters there. As far as spouses go, you can have as many spouses as you want to. Let's be one big old happy family. All right. Very good. Very good. Roles. What should we call the leader of the pack? Now, I wish I had some Viking apparel mod loaded. Unfortunately, I don't. So there's no, like, must wear Viking horns. Yeah, we got nothing. So whatever's fine. I mean, Viking King, of course. The Viking King is how you always go. And then, unfortunately, everyone gets that title because I can't make Queen. Wait, Viking Queen actually makes me smile a little bit in my heart. Yes, she's surely the Viking Queen. Viking Queen. I'm going to keep saying that for a while. Space Viking King and Space Viking Queen. Words are fun. Words are weird. All right, good. All right, let's go. And then the moral guide, the cleric of Space Odin. We already know this is the Rix Gothi. I believe that's the correct spelling. You can wear whatever, that's fine. The melee specialist. That will be some kind of Viking smash. Oh, this is Berserker, of course. Yes, you know, true Berserker. Good. And no clothes needed. Great. And the shooting specialist. I don't know. I don't know. Vikings don't have shooting. They have, like, throwing javelins, I assume. I call it the Berserker if it happens to be a woman. Love it. I don't know. Shooting specialist. Axes. They can throw axes. That's true. And what are those like faddish axe throwing places where you can go and like have a beer or two and throw very sharp things near your friends? Are they just called throwing axe cafes, or is there some like good name for that? I don't know. Just thrown axes. Yeah. All right. Axe throwing bars. Perfect. It'll just be the axe thrower. Cool. I've never been to one of those places. I've seen them from outside, and it looked like they're a fun place, but no, I don't know much about it. All right. The funeral. There's the boat thing, right? The fireboat thing. Good. The fireboat thing. Yeah, I guess it's like a Norse funeral. Fireboating, the great embarkments. One's last cruise, the love boat. Pyre. I want the boat part, though, definitely. Because we have to imagine them sailing off to Asgard. Is that right? All right. The pyre. of, I don't know. I mean, Pyrofire. Hey, Rucappy, what's the playthrough plan? It's going to be ridiculous. I'm intending to start with 5 colonists that I create in Prepare Carefully, who are going to be really decked out with high-tech armor and so on, immediately abandon the base and go raiding, and then try to raid our way through all the way. It may not work. Might be funny. We'll see. We shouldn't get stuck on this too much. It's a minor element of an Ideologian that's not going to do too much work for us, but alright, we're going to go ahead and do the runestone carving. I like that, actually. Yeah, we'll remember them by... It's a runestone caring. Aw, 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 aw. Okay. Alright, and then we got Social Festival. I don't know. Hey, I don't know. This is going to be the Space Workshop with B. Bluetooth. The Bluetooth bot. I like that, right? Because Bluetooth is a Viking fellow and technology also. Perfect. We can only do this, though, in the month of April. On the 9th of April. And if we do this, we get an ancient complex. I've done very little with ancient complexes. You get nothing. Nothing. Okay. All right, and then a gladiator duel. What's that word? Something gong. Like, is it berserker gong like the actual like attack? Perfect. What does the winner get? Literally nothing. It's just fighting for the fun of it. All right, ritual seats. We do a pillow. Our Astron shape looks lovely, I think. Is that right? Yeah, these are the screaming faces of our victims. Oh, perfect. And then we need a building there, apparently. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. I think we're going to make a Christmas tree to celebrate. It's not a Christmas tree. Keep that part quiet. It's the mighty Odin bush. All right, as far as relics go, surely, we need to have ones that are, kind of overpowered ridiculousness. Sure, a mighty Zeus hammer. And then, I don't know, some like big axe thing. But like ancient axe would be cool too. The feeling of not being quite sure when a sneeze is coming, and then, oh gosh, it's there. Rough. Absolutely rough. The tree should be called Yggdrasil. Oh, can I actually name it? Oh, I can, thank you. I actually didn't realize I could name that. So yes, it is Yggdrasil. I know how to say words, I promise. This thing needs a name. The giant hammer... Oh no. Just kind of like some random Norse name here. What Norse names do we know? We know Svein is a name. That was one of our kings not too long ago. Svein Bodybreaker. Oh, this is a make it possessive, even better. Oh. And then yeah, Breach Axe would be just fine too. Or a Warhammer. Oh, that's great. Ooh! It's a golden Warhammer. Did not expect that at all. Alright. Call it Rasmus? Alright, I like that. Or Mjolnir. If I call it Mjolnir, no one can lift it, right? No one can lift it. Alright, fine. We'll go with Thor's name here. My apologies to your ancestor, Cyber Oracle. Mjolnir. And, I mean, gold seems a little ridiculous. Uranium would be standard, but sure, let's do gold. Probably useless, but we love it. Weapon pair. I mean, I need these characters to start with really hyper-advanced weapons. So, we'll leave it for now. Venerated animals. The mighty polar bear. Yeah, I think we're going to venerate the polar bear. Sounds good. Appearance. Only beards allowed. So how do I say beards, minimal, Or minimal a kind of beard? Oh, no beard or stubble. Yeah, never. Absolutely never on that. Tribal, all the time. Punk all the time. Urban, boom, boom. Mustaches, absolutely not. None allowed. Fur skin, what's that mean? Oh, cool. Other beardy stuff. The senile beard. Why is it called senile? All right. Cool. We could go through and choose that very, very carefully, but we're all right. And then past that, whatever hairstyles are desired are A-okay. We're going to get some weirdness. Tattoos, we'll just make them all normal. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You prefer the reindeer or the ram over the mighty polar bear? All right, I think that's appropriate. The reindeer. There's no actual reindeer, correct? Yes, the reindeer. Very good. We need associated ritual to Yggdrasil. So how do we do that? How do I make a ritual for you? They call it the Christmas tree party. All right, party around the Christmas tree. Oh boy, oh boy. Festival creation actually does not sound half bad, but something about Odin or the giants. I don't know anything about the story of Yggdrasil. I'm sure I'm saying that right, but sure, creation seems good to me. You get nothing. Nothing. Okay. We're done with our ideology. It is a what's it called? It is a fluid ideology, so more will come along as time goes by. Add style category. Right now our category is theist stuff. Yeah, why is there Hindu and Christian Islamic, but there's no Viking stuff? Dear Tynan, give Viking. Totemic also. Yeah, that's fine. Spike core. All good stuff. On we go. Now, I'm relatively sure that in Prepare Carefully, one cannot modify genes at all. Like there's the ideology change, but I don't think that a genome change at all. If anyone knows how to do it, I'd love to know. But I think if we make the genetics on the other side, we can then bring them in to Prepare Carefully and make modifications past that. So, we can only start with 3 people here, so we need to add in 2 baselines on the other side. But definitely I want to have one person who is a hussar, a big old fighting fellow. And, yes, fighting and not much else looks good. And then we also need to have a character who is a pigskin or an Edakin. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Some of you wanted to have a poor old guy. I wanted to have a Wookiee, so this will be our Wookiee fellow. Gotta choose the correct Wookiee colors. What are Wookiees good at again? Strong at melee, quite aggressive, enjoy being naked. Awesome. So someone with more melee would be good. We'll again fix that over and Prepare Carefully. And then lastly, our only other random weird thing, I kind of want to do a genie to be like the, like the communications and science officer for this group. I think that would be good. Okay, cool. So now we go Prepare Carefully. If you see the red eyes still, I think that means they are still hussars. Now, hopefully, when we actually load into the game, they will be hussars still. But we'll see. GC's not a place. Gotta protect him. Gotta put him in the back there. Yeah, I guess I just have an intellectual Viking who knows how to do not too terribly much. But something. All right, we'll make him not a genie. I think that's a good idea. I guess I just have 2 hussars. Make the problem with the drugs even more. Or big old dum-dum Neanderthal. Non-violent Neanderthal. Glorious. Cool. Very carefully now. So I want to add 2 more characters. Awesome. And from the top, you are absolutely certain of your true faith there. No caring, social, or firefighting, fine, whatever. Very crazy good at fighting, that is what I want. And then basically nothing else at all, fine. We gotta make sure someone has medical, not gonna be a huge problem. So you are the commander of the fighting. Let's make you look like a true Viking person. Which helmet's best at? Mohawk. Oh, that's terrifying. Primal. Oh, terrifying too. Let's go with the Mohawk. That's pretty cool. And the Mohawk color should be... Yes, I like the darker color over the bright red eyes. This is great. Need a name. This first person who says me, M-E, in chat will be this character. And while you're doing that, I will move on to the next person. This is our big old Wookiee. Fernanthus, you're up first. Congratulations. Then Cyber Oracle, you're next. And then we'll get some more names next time. I apologize for doing this in a way that probably favors those with faster internets. Aeronanthus, or faster internet connections. I'm sorry, my friend. Your name is too darn long. So it would be just Pharaoh then, or Pharaon. Yeah. Cat. Next up. I think we can change the name to something longer once you're actually in the game. You prefer Pharaoh? Okay, cool. I believe the pair carefully limits it, and then in the game you have more characters. All right, you are veterinarian. I love it. I love it. Tough, greedy, and dull. I mean, really that's having a tough person on a Wookiee there. I'm going to go ahead and say this is a little ridiculous on animals. And we'll just go like 9 or so. Stuck at 12. All right, fine. And we'll go a little extra on medicine. And then I do want a more reasonable melee here. Cool. Cool. How will the backstories factor into the pawns? We say backstories, you mean this thing here? So the backstories give characters either more or less of traits and make some traits inaccessible. So if you want to, you can really go through and modify the character to be just the perfect person and have just the perfect story for what you're doing. If I were playing off stream and preparing this for you all, I would do all of that, but I don't want to spend the entirety of today's stream just making characters. Hey, Sci-Fi Sansi, thank you much for the resubscription. I'm going to give you this character. You're going to be, if it accepts typing, you're going to be this one right here. Oh boy. Oh boy. If I have the S there, does it stay? There we go. Sci-Fi Sansi. Close enough. And then the next one, who is our Neanderthal, Big Dum Dum. For whatever reason, has zeros in absolutely everything already. Yeah, just rolled that way for sure. The best part of Rimworld is 4 hours of fiddling and then play for 10 minutes and go to sleep. I mean, I really enjoy creating characters. I really enjoy making interesting and fun characters. But at the same time, I recognize it's not the most compelling of content. Body Purist does not work with Space Vikings at all. Depressive is fine. What traits does this character here have? Cyber Oracle is an EU. Any particular traits you'd like to have? They need to be compatible with Vikingdom. I apologize, I didn't ask for that. What characters you would like. You're already a slaughterer, though. It seems good. Driven? Okay, cool. You want to be... I think industrious is the word for that in this one. Yeah. You're to work extra speedily. If I can find it. There we go. Let's go with hard worker, which is the slightly less overpowered one. So, you work hard is good. Awesome, thank you. And then... Already a good beard. All very good. Next up, Parker the Altruist. Alright, so we're bringing along two baseliners here. One of whom is Science Guy, and one of whom is Doctor Guy. So these are the big fighters, 2 melee and 1 crazy shooter. The other 2 need to be competent shooters at least. Charity work background, no hunting allowed. There we go. Now they can hunt again. Yeah, something involving AI programming. Perfect. This is going to be Science Guy. Next person says me gets to be this person. Second one gets to be Thompson there. A streamer you watch, the prediction would they unpause in less than 4 hours. I have never, ever taken that long to start a game. I have had streams where I read game descriptions and new content for 4 hours, but yeah, never before just setting up a game. All right, Rastalicious, thank you for the excellent moment of typing. You could be Rasta for now, or Rasta for now. Hello, Court Trash, how's it going? And then Lethal Experiment, I'm going to count you as good enough. You got an old gunshot there, Rasta. I'm sorry to hear that. It's a little painful. It's slow learner on our doctor. You work very hard to become a doctor, but unfortunately not well enough. So, under the programmer, you're not a doctor, you're an intellectual, but you studied hard and did well. And then you need to have some shooting skill or this playthrough makes no sense. I'm going to go ahead and steal from you your cooking abilities. Does anyone have any cooking? Alright, so our doctor character here, and your name is Lethal. I like that Lethal is the not name of one of the big fighting characters. Awesome. Hello to Shaw. Hello. Child Spy, Joyware Artist. No, I want some kind of doctor something. I saw Cosmetic Surgeon. Genetic Engineer. No fighting allowed. No. Genetic Scientist. Lots of things disallowed. But can cook. Can't visit sick people, though. Huh. Fun. So kind of does doctoring, which is the important thing. No, that seems like a mistake there. Seems like a mistake there to have the doctor not be able to do full doctoring jobs. So, combat medic. Huh. Wait, is visit sick people disabled for some other reason? Paramilitary something. Philosopher. No one wants to be that. For anything that says physician or space marines, love it. Space marine medic, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Cool. Got some good shooting. That is your job. Make you 12 in shooting, so somewhat overpowered, but not crazy. Good medical. Too smart, but slothful. Perfect. This character, Lethal, knows better than everyone, but isn't in any hurry to get things done. I love it. All right. So we have 5 characters, of whom one is absolutely overpowered on combat, but will die and go crazy if they don't have go juice. Fine. We have a veterinarian, who is one of our big meleeers. We then have a second very good meleeer also. So our Neanderthal and our Edakeen. Perfect. Greedy is going to be very annoying to deal with, but you'll be fine. And then we have a intellectual who's a shooter, and a doctor who's a shooter, and we have very, very limited cooking. I'm going to give the doctor at least like basic knowledge of how to cook safely. Yeah, and past that, I think that's going to be our basic team. Relationships. Oh man. So Fernanthus and Sci-Fi Sansi are intentionally ex-lovers. Should we keep that? I think we should. I love that idea very much. No plants guy. So we're not really going to have a colony. We're intending to raid from place to place to place and see how it goes. Kind of recruit. We have people with sociality. I'm not sure how it's going to work. But I agree that greedy is a big problem if we're just raiding. So let's go and get rid of that and give some other negative trait. Jealous is not as bad, but it's still annoying. We could do this one. Everyone loves pyromania. You're going to be a little unattractive. Sterilely ugly is the stronger version of just standard ugly. Sorry, Rastalicious. You're not looking so good today, my friend. All the colors seem acceptable to me. Cyberwork, your color's a little bit too bright, unfortunately. So let's do some randomizing. We're gonna close the eyes. We're gonna move the things around. There's your favorite color. It's lighter pink, but close enough. The Wookiee is greedy also. Oh, good eye, thank you. I was gonna bring everyone along being greedy. It'd be perfect. Wookiee, you get to be. You know, you're beautiful. That makes sense of why everyone's into your fine fur. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of Faranthus being married. So Faranthus just has some ex-loverdom. Any parents and children we want? Now we're good. All right, now this part. So. We want them outfitted as if they're a strike force who's intending to go and do one mission and then return to their base safely. So we're not going to bring a ton of long-term items, no giant piles of steel or anything. They're not even intending to stay for the night, right? They're not even intending to do that. It's just going to be a matter of, ensuring they do their attack and get home. So, not too much at all. Yeah, we definitely have Gojus. We have, I think, 2 Hussars? No, we have 1 Hussar. So, I believe they'll have 6 Gojus in their pocket already. I think that's how it starts. We can do a little extra just to make sure. Alright, let's begin with apparel. So, they're all going to be pretty well dressed. And there we go. What should we do? Should we just give them all marine armor? Definitely our meleeers get marine armor. We have 2 of those. And I'm trying to remember what the other kinds of armor are. The Phoenix armor. That's ridiculous. Prestige armor. Recon. Okay, so this is the lighter armor. I'm going to give my shooters this. Let's give all 3 of them this, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Okay. They have some armor now. I don't think I want to give them any special clothes past that. They'll figure out clothes on their own a little later on. Yeah, so let's say no more apparel for now. Except for those the bandoliers. I haven't actually used one of these, though I've seen them a few times. I don't know if they're only for tribal characters. Yeah, the sashes. What do you do again? Long strip of material over one shoulder offers minimal protection. That's not what I'm looking for. Isn't there a bandolier thing now, or am I making stuff up? Bandolier, there we go. What do you do? Heavy shoulder belt for keeping spare munitions close at hand. Quick access to bullets, grenades, arrows, whatever. It is bulk. It can't be worn under clothing. It can happily be worn by nudists and Ida Keen. Oh yeah, my Ida Keen probably wants to be naked. Huh. Alright. I guess we'll do that then. Let the Ida Keen just run wild. No. As we start out, the Ida Keen has been forced to wear the appropriate armor of his rank. However, as part of his time in freedom, he will eventually take that off. Alright, so we're going to give our our shooters these, as well as the Wookiee, of course. And I'd like to do some fancy synth thread, I guess. It's not really want, just they're slower. Oh, okay. I thought they preferred to be naked. I understand. Thank you. Always glad when you all know the interactions and mechanics I don't fully know. Synth thread bandolier does not exist. Yeah, Grub, the only mod that's played through is prepare carefully. It's back to the standard of what we do here usually. Pigskin heavy bandolier. Yes, you might notice we don't have any pig people in our little team. I don't know where they went. Okay. So 3 shooters, great. And then smoke pop belts or shield belts probably makes sense. Shield belt. All right, so we have 2 meleeers. Let's just both give them each a shield belt. Hope they're of decent quality. We'll see. And then let's go ahead and do the food. And I think packed survival meals make perfect sense on this. It's not complicated at all. Okay, so there are 5 of them. They're intended to be there for a day. So I'm going to give them... I'm going to give them 10 meals. I'm going to give them 12 meals, just in case. We'll see if we starve immediately. Give them 20? Oh, you're feeling so generous today. I mean, 20 is a little bit more... a little more generous than I was planned to be, but... military should be prepared. Alright, I agree. Prepare carefully needs a search function. Yeah, apparently there's a new, what's it called? It's not prepare carefully, but some similar mod. And apparently it has a really, really terrible UI, but integrates much better with the base game than prepare carefully does. I should remember the name of the mod, but I've totally forgotten. At some point, I might move over to this instead of prepare carefully, because the person who's making prepare carefully has not updated it to 1.4. Some other modder has improved it a little bit, but does not want to take ownership, I don't believe. So I worry it'll be consistently just this. Okay, we need some medical stuff. Oh, we could go back and give some of our characters body parts. Maybe. We need Go Juice, and we need emergency Glitter World medicine, but primarily just basic medicine. And then in case of emergency, we'll have 5 of these. And then the Go Juice. I believe we have 6 in a character's pocket. We'll have the doctor carry 3 more as well. And yeah, I definitely don't want to go too overpowered on this. And then in case of emergency, apply Luciferium. No. We'll deal with Luciferium later in the playthrough. We probably will add Luciferium, but not immediately. And then come the weapons. Okay. So I don't want everyone the exact same weapons. One of our shooters will have a charge rifle. One of our shooters will have... I intend to give my doctor a sniper rifle to stay at maximum distance. There it is. And the other shooter, I kind of want to do a shotgun thing. Or a minigun. One-shot Doomsday rocket launcher in case of true emergencies. The problem is I have to carry all this garbage around as we go raiding. Yeah, I'm going to do a minigun. This is actually not a strategically good choice, but I think it'd be hilarious for our team to be outfitted this way. Okay, and then we need some clubs. I'm going to give one person a uranium mace, and then a plasteel longsword, which, again, no, plasteel axe seems like more fun. Cool. Yeah. Okay. and grenades, just in case. We're not planning to go attack robots with no EMPs needed. Frag out, etc. We want one of those. Okay. I do like the idea of bringing along an emergency rocket launcher, but I just don't have to deal with carrying it around. But all right, we'll go ahead and do that also. Hopefully, we can carry all these things. D is for Doomsday. There it is. Cool. All right, we have weapons, we have apparel, we have foods. We could do a little bit more drugs. The wake up. Now, wake up does lead to addictions pretty quickly, right? Fills users' need for rest, let them to work for an extended period of time without getting tired. Most competitive universities, high achievers are called wake ups because they use this drug. One psychic shock lance just in case. Yeah, I mean, I think I can make an argument for just in case on basically everything. But no, I think we're just going to go with this. Cool. And then I do want to make some slight modifications to a few of their bodies. Nothing too crazy. I want to give the doctor an implanted arm. Just one. His right arm is going to be Robo Power. Where's that? Bionic arm. Cool. And then... And then... What do you want to bet we do all this work and then lose immediately? None of our meleeers is absolutely crazy over the top, but sure, we'll give the Wookiee one bionic arm, one bionic leg. We can imagine he's lost his. It's not a it's not a situation where he's been upgraded. It's instead he's a combat veteran who has lost many body parts. Yeah, I like this. So one eye and one leg. Yeah, all the right side of his body's been terribly, terribly destroyed. I think that's what we're going to go with here. And a leg. Cool. Yes. Robo Itakin Online. And I'm considering just taking someone's body part away for the fun of it, or adding some more scratches and such. Yeah, we're gonna give our Hussar some injury. Not their first time out. A chemical burn. That seems good. And it'll be when fighting toxic mega spiders, when gripped into her neck. There's a scar there reminding of her how they was burned through, but not before she unloaded her minigun into the fellow's body. Yeah, good. Alright, perfect. That's our team. We got some stuff. Ex-lovers. Am I sure I'm finished? Sure I am. Okay. Welcome, friends, to our amazingly cool, super fun, hopefully, playthrough. This is not true. We're not trying to survive. We're trying to kill. Right, okay. Gotta make sure people are wearing the correct things. So, Farinanthus is the, big old shooter. Let me change your name to your full name now. You go title. Should you be the captain? I mean, you're the fine fighter, so you're the killbot at some level. We'll name you later. People will get names and titles once they've actually done something interesting. So you need a light armor, which is this. Instead of forcing to wear stuff, I'm actually going to set up two different outfits. So, outfit number one will be ranged. Yeah. And so in this, we do not want to have the heavy armor. Or in the headgear, the same. Sorry, it's an armor headgear is the issue. Cool. So no marine helmet for you. Cool. And then that is for Fernanthus and... Nope, that's not true. Yes, that's true. Fernanthus, Rasta, and Lethal. I'm going to leave them in this order. Usually I do all range and then all melee, but it's me primary fighters versus support characters. I do a lot of thought into this. You hit random a few times and just start. Yeah, so that's how I initially did it. Recently, I've been trying to come up with like fun playthroughs that have weird starting conditions or weird goals. But yeah, the majority of my Rimworld play over time has been just random, figure out what happens in the story. All right. Officially, you all get normal medicine. Good. And you don't run away. You stand and fight always. All right. And then folks like you need to have a new outfit. We're going to call melee. That's not how you spell that. There you go. And this one will not allow the recon helmets and the recon armor. There it is. Okay. Also, the other one shouldn't allow shield belts, but I don't think they'll put them on if I give them the correct weapons. Okay, so Sci-Fi Sansi, you're in melee as a Cyber Oracle. Awesome. Alright, so Fernanthus, you get the charge rifle. Sci-Fi Sansi, you get... Wait, are you a fighter? You're melee. Alright, so you get one of the fighting weapons. Where are the melee weapons? You get the Radiant Mace. And then Cyber Oracle, you're also melee. You get the other melee weapon. Where is it? There it is. Okay. And then Rasta, you are our AI guy. I like the AI guy carrying the minigun. Cool. And then our doctor has the sniper rifle, which is there. Great. Delighted to see that everything is normal quality. I actually didn't know carefully what quality it would give us, but cool to see it is all just normal. Allow absolutely everything. I'll see if they put on the correct armor, if I have to order them to do that also. They seem uninterested in getting their items on, so melee, marine armor on, and marine helmets. Melee, the same thing. And yours is here. Nope, yours is here. Then range folks. That and that. Oh, it's not in the zone. You're absolutely right. That's exactly what the issue is. Like, I don't see it. It doesn't really exist. What are you talking about? Lethal, the same thing. And do I have one extra marine armor or... Okay, I brought 3 marine armors so that Fernanthus has one also, I guess. Cyber Oracle put on melee armor. Sansi, you should have the melee armor on also. Okay. Everyone is now equipped. Cool. We then need our melee folks to put on shield belts as well. Our ranged folks to put on their bandoliers. Almost equipped. What? I think that is that. We can have our doctor character carry medicine always, much as possible. And then we immediately abandon here. It would have been a beautiful place to set up. A nice road, a nice river, but our folks are here for one and only one reason. And that is to kill. Oh no! Bandoliers take up the armor slot. I thought they took the belt slot. That's unfortunate. Heavy shoulder belts. Due to its bulk, it can't be worn under clothing. Yeah, I assume it went over clothing then. Never mind. Never mind. Breaking my heart, video game. And then lethal, get your medicine also. Utility bandoliers just don't want to shoot fast or knock a shot through the lungs. I think I'm going to choose the side of not getting shot through the lungs, but I do understand how a character would make the choice of shooting faster, accurate distance, if they have good cover, etc., etc. All right. We now zone up everything. And I'm hoping we can carry all this stuff. I think we can, but you know. Where y'all going? Oh, they're getting some go juice. I wonder where the go juice spawned in. Oh, some food dumped here. Oh, right. Food dumps around the map because we've crash landed. Now, is that food on top of my pile of food here? That counts as my starting food, unfortunately. Bring me my food! Actually, we don't need to do that, right? We can just stockpile it and then leave the map with it. They're going to have to walk around to get it all, aren't they? That's a little annoying. We'll have them fetch it now while they're still in a good mood. Hello, Fuzzy Brick. No deaths yet. This playthrough has been started now for about, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. Absolutely nothing has begun. What's up, Volo? Hello, my friend. We got moods dropping already. They want their mission. They don't want fetching. No, not steal. Not steal. We don't care about steal. Just get the last food and then we'll go, I promise. Oh, man. No, it's all there already. We're good. We can leave. We can leave now. Yeah, cap. So, to the world map. To this. Form a caravan. We're going to there. Oh, you know what? I should have saved this team and prepare carefully. Because if we lose... if we lose in our first raid, we have to redo all of it. Zelion, thank you for the subscription, my friend. I'll get you in the game pretty soon. And, yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, for sure. I got that go juice, got that rocket launcher, some frag grenades, and we don't need the bandoliers. And then, bring me absolutely everything we got. Cool, still carry plenty. Do a backup saving game. Unfortunately, we're playing on Iron Man, so I can't do that, not even a little bit. Yeah, we're absolutely stuck with what we've done. 2.4 days worth of food, that is correct. I'm hardcore? I don't know about that. It's an ancient mech. What's this strange thing? Maybe we'll find out someday. Yeah, for a weird start like this that I know absolutely nothing about how to do, it's probably a huge mistake to have not made a save file. 1 item's left behind. Is nobody gonna get that? Is no one gonna get this? What? Some soldiers you are, abandoning important items, mission essential items. Okay, here we go. Would copying the save file work? That's a very interesting question. I have no idea. Oh, doesn't Rimworld save to the cloud though? I'm fairly sure Rimworld saves to the cloud, and that means that there's no save file for me to copy. The cloud. Steam's computer. Alright. So, like I said before, I've never visited an Imperial City. I do not know what we'll find, but it's gonna be exciting to see. So our soldiers are here, intending to exterminate. They know that there's one enemy trying to dominate the planet, and it's the Empire. We'll see how this goes. So I believe we have to declare ourselves as attackers before we can actually see what this city looks like. We got a mission. Some of you may die, but at least the rest of us will live. These poor Imperial fellows. Now, I know that Imperial caravans are usually so well equipped. Okay. Let's say, is there really nothing here? But no, they do have a little base here. They have a lovely shuttle. They have dudes with actual weapons. Quite a few dudes with actual weapons. All right, what a nice little colony. Oh wow, they actually do have the Empire monoswords and such. Huh, what's this? Steel gibbet cage? Isn't gibbet like, no, it's giblets. A steel cage for holding and displaying corpses. This horrifying sight inspires terror and disgust in observers. It's a brutal and effective way to terrorize slaves. Wow. I always wonder what happened to the people you sell to the Empire. They end up in cages. Yeah, maybe we're attacking the Empire because we're against slavery. I believe our ideology, though, says we're entirely pro-slavery. So they don't have any mortars, it looks like. It appears to be all and only dudes and then one turret. Is that correct? No, that is not correct. They have quite a few. 1, 2, etc. Then over here, what's this? Ancient bed. Ancient locker bank. So the Empire remembers what they once were. Sci-Fi sends these caravans arrived at Calatus and is ready to begin to attack. Relations with the empires have completely broken down. They are now hostile. They'll conduct raids on the colony and caravans and refuse to trade with me. If I want to improve relations, blah, 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 I surely do not. Okay, so from the direction we're coming, there's really not much in the way of cover at all. So I guess this is our nearest cover. And that's something. Now, our characters have in their pockets all of our items. Is that correct? Yeah, frag grenades. Who has the big rocket launcher? One of my meleeers does. I actually don't want that. But if I drop the rocket launcher here, I don't believe we can pick it up and move it. So I want to get to our forward emplacement first. We could cut through here. That really gives us nothing. Unless we want to go all the way around the outside and then set up an attack from this direction. What weapons do they have? Assault rifles, chain shotguns. Yeah, they look much stronger in melee than in ranged. But what about all the turrets? So yes, we will approach from the east side. No, cut through here, please. Oh, they can't cut through there. That's not a real opening, is it? Need to have our combat grenadier blast their way through. Okay. So which one of you has my grenades? Farinanthus, gather together, men. Farinanthus, blow up that wall. Bum ba dum bum. Farinanthus. We're finally the raider team, the sappers. We'll go and see you later, Game Merchant. Have a good evening. I promise only good things will happen. Blow that wall, man! A little closer. Okay, so everyone is gathered in the middle now. They do have a sniper. They do also have a charged lance person. Huh. We're fine. It's not really a wall. It'll blow up eventually. It's close. One more hit should do it. Good job, Fernanthus. All right. So we can pick up our items and move them after we've dropped them here, because the kind of map it is. Forward. Bum ba dum bum ba bum bum. I just hope we don't have a mental break during this. I should have made them all bloodlusty so that they get mental bonuses. We're glad we have the rocket launcher. It is true. It is true. Maybe we'll end up using that. I love seeing them going in and out of their secret little buildings. Oh, the shuttle did leave. I was looking forward to destroying the shuttle, but no, it took off. I wonder if the important characters got into it and ran. We've been noticed, unfortunately. So maybe we'll be setting up over here. Oh, they're all coming. They're all coming. Holy moly, they're all coming. I thought they were going to stay back behind their turrets, but no. All right, we got to set up over here. Lethal. Go, go, go to the corner there. Meleeers drop back slightly. We're going to lose our very first raid. Because we should be turning and firing on them right now. Right now. Oh, goodness. All right, the shooting has begun. Hey, it's a hit. All right, so our Dr. Sniper bruised someone's torso. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so we're not going to shut off in time. So we want to go ahead and drop back and let them attack into us. Oh, so bad. So bad. All right. Here comes the minigun. It does nothing. Oh, man, oh, man. Okay. So, very glad to see they're all coming on this side still. No one's coming that way. I need to get my sniper back some more for the purposes of longer range accuracy. A shield belt is down. And someone turned the corner. Cyber Oracle engaged them. Lethal, I'd like you to pick off ideally the person with the charge rifle, or more correctly, the one with the chain shotgun first. Sansi. Uh-oh. How is Cyber Oracle on fire? Oh, the plasma sword. The plasma sword puts people on fire. I forgot about that. Well, Cyber Oracle's been a good run. I shouldn't have attacked the Empire first. Very good, very good. Yeah, the plan really was to get all the way around and then to fight them in a more controlled way. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Cyber Oracle's running away, currently on fire. At least they've taken the heat off everyone else. Alright, Cyber Oracle's dead. That's fine. We thought we might lose one. Everything is good. Who has the rocket launcher? Who did I dump that on? Ah, it's on a Meleeer. Goody good. Run away! Run away, all of you! Alright. Turn and fire. Pharaoh also. I assume you're going to cover there. Yeah, the minigun was a very, very bad call. With kind of open fighting. We were not forced into one area. Okay, Sci-Fi Nancy's not dead. I don't like that we're just standing in the open. There are a lot of them still up. And we're not really getting the minigun being used effectively. They're just about to fire, so we'll do that. Fairness has dropped back. Lethal dropped back also. Yeah, I think the sniper rifle, what I was planning with the sniper rifle is to make them come to us and to have time to pick them off one after another, and that just did not work the way I thought it would. Okay, well, we had a fun time. Bye, friends. I think I'm going to try this start again next week. We'll do some different start for the rest of today's stream, but yeah, I need to think through this one yet again. It was a fun time, though. It was a fun time. I suspect something could have been done there, but by the time that I realized they were coming in, there's just nothing going. All right, we'll try another one. Let's I'll remake that one off stream, and then we'll just start right away next time. Cool. Let's do a different playthrough. Let's just do some random nonsense and see what goes. Yeah, as far as weapon choice, I was really thinking it would be fun to have I was thinking an Alien. In the Alien movie, isn't there one guy with a big old chain gun, and then people with shotguns? I don't know. I thought it'd be fun to have a team with various weapons, and it probably could have been if I just would have thought a little better about it. Anyway, which basic start should we do? Let's do some naked brutality. Always a good time. Get some random person, see what happens. Don't they all die in Alien? I thought we might find our Ripley. I thought we might find one person who would survive and thrive, but no luck. We're gonna do some Randy. I'm gonna do losing is fun this time, just to challenge myself on a harder difficulty than usual. And this might end very quickly, but that's okay. What should our seed be? We're gonna call this one over ambitiousness. Good. Speaking of naked brutality, there will not be a new chip video this weekend, unfortunately. I just am not far enough ahead, and I'm a little overwhelmed by work at the teaching job, so terribly sorry. I will upload a little video tomorrow explaining the situation and apologizing for those people who only watch on YouTube, but yeah, thought I could maintain the once-a-week schedule during a semester, but just not happening. Alright, we're only one character, so usually I go Temperate Forest or something for this, but let's do something silly and go to the desert. Does that seem sensible? Yeah, let's go to the desert with our naked brutality character. Let's think ahead about what we need to do then. So the desert does have cactuses to get us some wood. It also has some steel, presumably, if we go to one with a little bit of rockiness. Yeah, sure. Very dry area with little life, very little arable land. Animal life is sparse, can be hot or quite cold. It's a 2.7 average temperature. No, that's not going to work. We're too far north. Is our desert a little closer to the equator? What a tremendous large amount of water here. How about you over here? On the dark side of the moon. 15 degrees average, like a little warmer than possible. How about here? 13? 13? Here's finally getting warmer. Pick that spot there. Small hills. Growing year-round. No caves. A little bit of agave fruit. Should be fun. Alright. Let's do no ideal religion this time, because I don't want to spend too long putting it together. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. So we gotta make sure our one character can do everything. We don't care how well they can do everything, but just everything of some sort. And I'm not gonna prepare carefully this time. I'm just gonna randomize a little bit. And we can actually choose somebody who's a little different than usual for our playthrough. Surely no one who needs drugs regularly. But yes, let's do a big dum-dum who's all out there by himself. Neanderthal, slow movement, tolerates the heat just fine. Wants to go smash. That seems fun. Alright, so we'll randomize a little bit. Cannibal, no. Non-violent, no. Alright, so nimble melee, cool. Questionable construction, questionable basically everything. So it is me a question of, can we go around and smash things before this guy dies? I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, we're going to call this character Zelion. Zelion, thank you immensely for your resubscription this month. Yeah, can do everything. Gotta believe. Gotta believe, gotta believe. Supposed to be a minor surgery. Felt totally safe. Now, though, here we are with mysterious goo all over our body. Yep. At least we have gold. That's pretty fun. Alright, let's first look and see what wildlife on the map. There are a bunch of donkeys. Cool. Donkeys are not tameable with what we have right now, correct? They are. Huh. So Big Dum Dum Zelion can go over and say hi to them. That's a way of getting meat without risking any danger of taking damage. That feels incredibly generous. Thank you, Randy Random, for your kind generosity. Over here, a really cool looking ancient area. Ancient beds, ancient tables, ancient everything. Over here, more of the same. Were we doing a normal playthrough, I would immediately say we're building here. It has the power generation and it's so easily defensible in multiple areas. But, hey, it's ancient danger. But for this playthrough, we prefer to start somewhere pre-built. And so, I think I might choose this area and just move stuff over. Yeah, that seems good. We have a bed. Can you believe it? An old mattress on a rusty frame. Though uncomfortable, it can be used. But it's too dilapidated to restore. That's just fine. Alright, Zelion, we're going to need you to plant some food. Potatoes in the rocky soil. We surely don't have any fertile soil on the entire map, correct? Surely. So here we can plant rice and such a little later. We may do that right away also. Okay, we want to get an enclosed room. We worry about heat a little bit. So because of the way this playthrough is going to go, I'm probably going to try to dig in here to have an area to hide from extreme heat. Yes, this will work out perfectly. Alright, so first things first, rotates, awesome. And there's nothing to haul, so let's just come over here, keep the table for ourselves also. And then start deconstructing some walls, I think, and moving our pots into here. For the first day, this will be our home. Yeah, for the first day, this will be our home, and then, like I said, we'll move over here before too long. Unless... the problem with moving over is then, like moving over later, is then the work we've done to build here, we could have done here instead. So no, what I'm going to do is actually just build here right away. And have an initial little hidey hole in the cave there. So, let's go ahead and reinstall you there. What a big table to get started. And then our one bed will move over also. Oh, can you not move them? It's too dilapidated to restore. I assume that meant... well, maybe if we deconstruct it, it'll become a movable bed. I actually don't know how this works. Because restore, I assume, meant that you're not able to like fix it up and make it look nice. But maybe you can't even move it. Come along, Zelion. Let's find out. Probably can't move, you can't claim it. You definitely can claim it. Yeah, you definitely can claim it. Are we getting construction XP for disassembling? Oh boy, maybe. Alright, so no, you cannot move it. If we're going to have a bed for now, it's got to be right there. So this area does feel a little more exposed, but maybe it makes sense to just build here initially. Someday we'll have our little hidey hole there. We got to get food figured out though. So is there actually agave in this area? I'm not seeing any yet. The game said there is agave for grazing here, but I think that may have been a lie. Ancient operating tables. Lovely. Okay, I'm seeing absolutely nothing. Sleep on the sand, it is the most comfortable way of going. You'll be fine. Zelion, you'll be fine. Let's go ahead and do what I said I was going to do before. We'll just move here, and we'll figure out... yeah, we'll get a bunch of donkey leather, which will allow us to make bedroll before too long. You got a good feeling? Thank you for having a good feeling. I'm not sure I do. A lot of them that come to, are we able to get an area set up to hide from the heat before it gets too darn hot? Just not sure on that. Okay. I don't remember how much you get off of the slate stella if you take it apart. But as usual, I'm having my feeling of I want all the walls to match. So I'm going to go ahead and take apart all these fine sandstone walls here and then get them moved over presently. There's no reason to go through this door over and over again, so we have to hold that open for sure. And we probably want to head down and kill the donkey. To eat the donkey, we really need to eat raw or cut down a tree. And we don't have many of those, but... how much wood is it for a campfire? 20. Okay. Gonna be fine. Nearest cactus is, I think, the one I selected already. Yep. Actually, there's a little tree over to the southeast there. One of these brushy, scrubby trees. The Drago, which gives how much wood? 20. Exactly what we need, actually. In that case, let's not cut this one down and go for the 20. Okay, then we'll have the wood we need to cook a donkey. And they're coming closer and closer. Your cooking skills, what again? Hey, 2, y'all like food poisoning? So in the other recently started Naked Brutality playthrough, we were very lucky to have a lot of berries around everywhere, and this time we don't. So the food situation is going to be, you know, exciting, challenging in its own way. Yes, the donkeys want to be eaten. They're coming closer and closer to the base. They must know we have designs on them. Part of me is thinking I should go ahead and tame all of them so they don't leave the map, and then just make absolutely sure they don't come and eat inside of my my farm there. But I don't know if donkeys have to be penned, or if they can wander freely. Go ahead and you want to go for a walk? Fine, fine, fine. After this job, no, actually, we'll hold off on that until we have the food ready to cook. So, forbid that for now. Good. We should make sure that Zelion's on job 1 cleaning, as that is one of the more important jobs. The donkeys do need a pen. All right. That's annoying, but I understand why that would be. We need to start removing home zone from areas we've claimed things. There's one over here I claimed, I believe. Okay. Keep your base clean, little friend. Food is fine. Comfort's always an issue. Being naked feels bad. We need a butchering spot also. Having a little nap. Now that we have one of these blocks, we can begin working on a block wall. And this is me being slightly greedy, but won't it look nice to have all that for ourselves? I either want to use steel or wood for the door so it opens more quickly. How is your mining skill, my friend? It is, oh boy. So what are the penalties that Neanderthals get? Reduction to social and intellectual and shooting. Okay. Cool. Shooting reduction is -4. Social reduction is -4. Intellectual the same. So, exciting. I'm afraid I gotta say no more resting, my friend. I think your recreation's just fine. Back to work! To make all of this, there are 9 of them. Each takes 5. I need 45 blocks. Oh boy. Oh boy. We'll get a big pile from this. And I really should probably move off of my desire to have more and more sandstone. But it's not essential the job gets done today. It'd be nice, but we don't care that much. Do we get steel from taking this apart? We didn't get steel from taking apart the bed. But the air conditioner, internals were smashed long ago, was looted. Well, it wasn't looted, it's rusted away. No, so I don't think you get any steel off that, unfortunately. Now, the steel sarcophaguses, yes you do. I thought those were limestone or some other stone. So we will do a steel door for the speedier opening and closing. Alright. Rushing along on construction skill. Food situation, we need to remedy that now. So next up, we're going to mark you to aim. I forgot. Even though it takes 0 in handling skill to tame a donkey, it does take any food at all. We need a vegetable. We're not going to get a vegetable anytime soon, are we? Oh, so excited. If only there were agave. And there's definitely just not. Okay. We're not going to find a vegetable. The only animal or donkey. We have to hit a donkey in the head and hope it works out. Alright, Zelion. Gonna need to get ourselves some weapon. By which I mean a wooden stick, I believe. So, we chop this down and then we go hit a donkey in the head. Hello, Cajun. You want to watch Spaceballs in my jacket? Have we gone, was it plaid speed? Something like that. Oh, Zelion. Poor Zelion. This donkey's gonna kill you, isn't it? Preparatory, self-tend. We got a club. It is the case that they don't actually revenge, so they will not revenge with their buddy next door. It might just be the one next to us. Fingers crossed, folks. So much comes down to this initial hitting the poor donkey in the head. Wait, real quick. Is there any in already bad health? Like, I'm looking for an asthmatic donkey. Are any of you asthmatic or otherwise old and broken? Unfortunately not. Alright. Hey, Thrumbo, thank you. Alright, fine start. So, the donkey has been bruised. Zelion has been bruised also. Hey, shattered jaw. No more biting allowed, you. Only bruises. Only bruises. Stun. Oh, you hero, Zelion. It's working. It's working. I don't think there's any blood. Click the right button, please. Click the right button, please. Okay. The first goal is good to go. We've managed to kill a donkey without bleeding. Hooey! Hooey! I'm actually amazed that worked out. Hello, Apple. How you doing? You got a question about Victoria 3 people in chat. If anybody in chat wants help with Victoria 3, please do read that question. I'm happy to try to figure it out if no one else knows, but... Okay, this needs to be for animal corpses that are non-rotten. Cool. We'll deal with rotten later. Zelion, take that home. And then we want to butcher it forever and always. Have you ever played any of the Tropico games? Not since I've been a streamer, but I have played Tropico, years and years and years ago. Our campfire's outside, and so is probably going to be kind of nasty, which will presumably mean we are getting some food poisoning, but that's a-okay. I'm trying to remember which Tropico I played. Maybe Tropico 2, Tropico 4. I don't know which one it was, unfortunately. But I enjoyed it anyway. Yeah, I think the next new game we're gonna play, other than one being sponsored to play next week. Sponsorships. Next new one is going to be Anno 1800. Construction botched. Son of a gun. All right. So either we're eating raw food or I need to get 2 more wood. We could do 1 more wood if we have if we give up our log. How much wood does one get from moving stumps? It is 0, correct? 4. All right, fine. You cut that. Yeah, these early moments of a playthrough are always absolutely delightful. So if we botch again, we're then going to eat raw donkey meat. If we don't botch, we'll try our best to help out there. Abel, I don't have a suggestion on what happened. You might ask over on the Victoria 3 subreddit, but I really don't know. Success. No raw donkey meeting donkey meeting eating today. For now, just make 1 meal. I want to say this has been a successful first day. As long as you don't get food poisoning. And even if you do, we might be okay. All right, my friend, we're going to give you a little place on the floor to sleep. I kind of want to go deep into the hole, but it's a tremendous waste of walking for right now. So I'll put you right there among the lovely, lovely, lovely urns. What a good start. What a good start here. Meals made. Meals being eaten. Come on, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. No food poisoning! No food poisoning! And you want to go sleep in your bed. Alright, fine. Alright, fine. You can sleep in your bed. Okay, so I'm thinking our goal for tomorrow then becomes getting this wall done, getting the door placed there, and getting things moved inside as much as possible. We do not want to refuel this. However, before it goes out, I'm thinking I do want to cook the other 3 meals. And the 3 meals will not go bad before Zelion wants to eat them. So, 1, 2, 3. Part of me does want to go beat up more donkeys. But I recognize that if we do that, we'll have a chance of getting injured every single time. The reason I want this, though, is to make a bedroll and clothes. Planting the veggies would be good to be able to make us safely able to capture the donkeys and get their meat. So we are going to prioritize then planting rice and potatoes. You know, turn often, pardon us, go beat up donkeys. I mean, the games we play on good old Twitch sure do require a whole bunch of strange words. I believe yesterday while playing Football Manager, I repeatedly said, I need to sell children. Someone buy my children. It's a good time. Games let us explore parts of the world we wouldn't usually. Really nothing to think right now other than just letting you run along. Though first thing in the morning, do go cook, please. And then we didn't yet pick out the stump over here. We will want to do it at some point. It's going to deteriorate on its own, so I want to make sure we cut that before it fully deteriorates. And then the wood past that, there's some there. A little down south. Cactus there. Yeah, some scattered trees will keep us going for a while. Though we do strongly prefer to build out of steel than build out of wood for right now. How's your mood looking, my friend? Quite comfortable. Huh. Apparently that ancient bed is a huge boon. Ate on a table. I mean, I understand the man was panicking about having no food. There's a table right there. You could have gone and used that. That's on you, brother man. Or sister man, sister lady, whomever you are. Interesting calculation to think about, or choice to think about. Sleeping outside is leading to a slight penalty. Comfortable in the bed is a slight bonus. We could make a very, very small room here just to remove the sleep outside until we're able to move the bed over. We'll see. Rise and shine. Rise and shine. Going to clean machine bits. Yeah, I guess it's a one-time clean. That's okay. We want to go ahead and make, whoops, make the food also. And I'm going to make all 3 of the foods right now. 5 a.m. After the food is made and consumed, we then want to go ahead and start putting the growing zone in. That said, we also need a source of recreation, and the horseshoe pin is the way. For that, I would like to use steel. It's only 10 steel. We'll get that through taking apart these sarcophaguses. And another donkey comes forward, wanting to test his might. All right, look here, donkey. Look here. We'll wait till we're fully healed and then possibly go for that. You want to go back to sleep. You're not allowed to go back to sleep. So we're going to remove both patient and bed rest right now. And I don't particularly care what we work on. It's just going to be me repeatedly ordering characters to do things. So I take this apart first to get the 10 steel for making the horseshoe pin inside. We'll then plant the fields. Now, planting the fields first probably a better idea because you then need time to let them grow. But it's okay. Okay, more than enough. So I'd like you now to get planting. And yeah, make our horseshoe pin in the corner here. That's nice. While we have steel, we can also mark we want to make the front door. Oops, front door out of steel as well. Cool. Cool. Share our item movement inside as well, so we'll need a little storage area indoors so things don't go bad too fast. And so we want this to be for basically everything, though as usual, not the steel and plasteel and silver, though we have none, nor wood. Good. And outside we'll have a little zone for just those things. Actually, in this base, wood needs to go inside, because wood does degrade over enough time. And if that happens, I'll be really bummed. We have a limited amount of wood for sure. So nothing allowed here except for steel and silver, plasteel, uranium, that kind of thing. The planting is happening. Swell. We have enough food through tomorrow as of right now. Still have our many, many donkeys. And actually, I'd prefer to plant the rice first. This is normal growing zone. Plant fertility. It'll come up fairly quickly. And then we can tame some donkeys. Good start, Zelion. Good start, you. What do you mean? You want to go hang out, relax a little bit? Fine. I love it's called relaxing socially when he's just standing and talking to the fire. I like to imagine the characters looking into the fire and thinking, what do I see there? That tongue of flame. It's my mother. Freak localized flash storm is striking the area. I need to be sure it doesn't burn down any tree near us, but in a desert, this is one of the less concerning events, of course. As long as we don't get profoundly unlucky and get immediately struck by a lightning bolt. Oh, looks all good. Make sure the home zone is correctly expanded. They're walking to regularly. If we're going to be sleeping here, we want that as well. I'll just do this part as well there. Cool. Rice is already growing. Flashham's over, and nothing burned down that we know of. Really want to rest again? It's only 1800. How tired are you? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Back to where you go. If the only way you're going to survive is your labor, you got to keep on laboring, unfortunately. Oh, poor Zelion. We have enough stone here to make one more wall. Hey, a slaver's here already. I suspect when they see what we have, they're going to be interested in enslaving us immediately. A caravan from Verlonium is approaching. Welcome, slavers, with your fancy armor and your attractive cobra. Hello, sissy. How are you, sissy? Good character. No, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. And a meteorite of uranium ore has crash landed immediately. Okay, so if we research mesas... Oh, I didn't do a no research start. This changes everything. I meant to do a no research start as well, and definitely did not do so. That's actually really exciting. I've been pretending like I can't actually do anything. Hey, we can make passive coolers, if only I have the wood for them. Well, we'll stay with this. It is somewhat less exciting, though, than not being able to make anything at all. Alright, fine, fine, fine. I mean, the initial calls are still basically correct, though. Great. Great, great, great. Hey, Jack, how's it going, my friend? Thanks, Jack. Appreciate it. It's my Saturday robe. Is it raining softly? Nah, just my imagination. Oh, I've been wondering for a while. Those of you who play this game, how do you move your camera around the map? Do you do the up around the sides here and going each direction based on the side? Do you hold down the middle mouse button? You're all WASDs. So I'm WASD also, but when I hold on the middle mouse button, it flows so much more smoothly. Yeah, but I'm very bad at using middle mouse button, but I do like it quite a bit. Yeah, you're all saying WSD. Yeah, that's what I do too. Just because much more herky-jerky. Oh, the minimap mod. Yeah, yeah. I've seen that. It looks really cool. What's the goal for this playthrough? The goal for the playthrough is the playthrough I'd planned to do today fell apart instantaneously, and so we're just doing Naked Brutality to fill some time and have some fun. So there's not really anything special happening. Next week, though, we'll get that playthrough up and going correctly. Alright, I believe you've done enough work now. And I think you gotta go to sleep. It had potential. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. Next week will make it amazing for sure. I just need to think more about how to do it and not begin by attacking the Empire. I expect it is possible to defeat the Empire base in one's first move if you're a little more thoughtful about weapon selection, especially. Yeah, charged lance. Charged rifles, that kind of thing. We're just gonna ignore the slavers, hope they don't eat up my food. And I asked them to go make the wall next. I don't think that's a good use of today. I believe almost all of today was just planting right here. Your growing skill is all the way up to good old 0. You can choose what you want to do next. Good night, friend. Now, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if these characters got into a social fight and killed one of them and left behind a weapon. That would be far too lucky for old Resorty, but Really glad that's planted. Glad we have some potatoes planted also. We do want to plant more, but it'll take such a long time. Then we go off of that for right now. And yeah, we just want to get this constructed. So I'll make construction top job again. If the Cobra died suddenly, true. If anything died suddenly or left me an item, I'd be pleased. I'm not even going to look at the slaves because, like, genuinely no money, obviously. Yeah, the uranium the uranium ore here has me thinking serious thoughts about uranium mesas. But I thought I've got to research smithing, correct? Yeah. Though, with that said, this person's crafting skill, not so good. Not so good at all. Lucky Break would be a faction attack to take him out for me. At this point, the faction that would come would be just one person. It would be very cool, but, you know, aggro the donkeys while they're here. So, I don't actually know if they would help with the non-manhunting animal. Like, if the animals were explicitly manhunting, they would help. But if you're just beating on an animal and it turns to defend itself, I don't think they help. I might be wrong about that. I don't feel like trying it currently. One way to find out, yeah, I'm definitely okay with not finding that out right now. Oh, we're not eating at a table because there's no chair. I know how to play video games. I swear I understand this game. Alright, I believe we're going to change the game that you can't use stone for making chairs anymore, that you can use it for stools. Is that true? That is true. Okay. So we need 5 more steel. We'll get that very easily. Take this apart next also. You have a bunch of resources on a door. This door also. How long till rice comes along? It's what, 6 days? Is that? It's coming to mind. 3 days. We're gonna need food again before the first rice is grown. So we're not gonna be able to tame it. We're gonna have to fight another donkey. And so I guess it does make sense then to fight it while friends are nearby and see if they help. Like I said, I'm nearly certain they won't. But Zellion's gotten lucky already. Hey, a gift! Hey, a hat and a mask. We can't wear both these at once, but let's decide which one we want. I expect the hat wins. Sheepwool face mask, a piece of fabric covering the wearer's mouth and nose with several layers of textile. It's remarkably effective in reducing the effects of environmental toxin. It gives a little bit of sharp and heat armor and a tiny bit of insulation. On the other hand, independently of anything at all, the hat looks really, really cool. And so we'll just wear the hat. Can we sell it back? No, they're slavers, so they won't buy stuff, unfortunately. In the future, we might be able to sell it, but not currently. Hey, old beard, good seeing you. You missed the opening today. I didn't really have any good stories on today's stream, because nothing much happened yesterday. All right, you got a hat. I don't believe that's going to help with mood at all. But you look pretty swell now. Okay, make the door now. And then get this wall up also. Any other wildlife, still just our friends the donkeys. Getting all clean, good. This will continue getting dirty for so long as we have dirt and sand floors touching that area. We'll make some paths eventually, just not quite yet. We have 4 more walls, so we need 20 more stone. We almost have that, actually. We only need 2 more, so we take apart just that will definitely give it to us. About halfway to needing food. Huh, slept on the ground. Oh, did I misunderstand? Does sleeping in the bed count as sleeping on the ground? I thought it counted as similar to a bedroll, where it removes that. Huh. In that case, there's actually not a benefit to using this, as it is, because you get the... Awesome. Awesome. The plague. So, it's been a fun series of playthroughs today. We've had a lot of fun today, haven't we? Oh, Randy Random, early game plague on a character with really no medical skill. No medicine. That's not gonna work out. Okay, we can't make a bed inside. We can't move this bed. The plague's gonna be really rough. We're gonna self-tend immediately and then go kill a donkey. The Neanderthals have better immune systems. Is that true? If that's true, we actually may survive then. Strong immunity. Here's the gene gain immunity to diseases faster than normal. It's only 10% extra, but that might do it. Good call, John. Good call indeed. First 10, 32. Actually better than I expected. So we're at 1.7 immunity, 2.5 plague. We should get in bed, but like I said, we need to have food. So, hello, donkey. Hello, donkey. Please die easily like your brethren did. A miss. A miss. This is not good, Zelion. This is not good at all. Hey, Night Waldo, what's good with you? Alright, first hit on the donkey. Zelion has not been hit yet. So far, so good. Hey, a stun. Despite the plague, we're doing very well. Oh, an absolutely perfect kill. Good job, Zelion. Is this up for forever or only once? Needs to be on forever. Alright, let's get chopping that. And then the campfire has enough wood in it for 0.8 hours. Is it going to go out while we're making even a single meal? I think so. Probably should not even try. Yeah. Got one wood to put back on it. Is that wood enough to keep it going for one meal? It is. We can go cut down a stump over here to get a little more wood. Do you want to eat? You do. You then need to get in bed. We have no time for more cooking, so we're going to turn off refuel again. You're going to eat at table one more time. And we get into bed and see how the plague goes. Again, staying out of bed, we actually are gaining immunity very quickly. Oh, cows. A giant group of cows is passing through. And by giant, I mean 3 of them. Hello, cows. Good to see you. Under other conditions, I'd be so pleased to see them. The stump breaks in 13 hours. All right, we do want to get that before going to bed then. And the migration really is other 3. Under other conditions, that's exactly right. Under other conditions. Only 1. Rough. Well, that is enough to cook 1 meal. But it is time to go sleep. And we'll go and watch how the plague develops overnight here. Self-tend in 6 hours. It looks like Zelion is gaining. Barely. Or maybe going up at exactly the same rate. Well, We'll see, Zelion. We'll see, we'll see. It might be worth doing some cooking while Zelion still has a decent amount of plague cap left. 10 just 1 second. Literally 1 second. There we go. Fingers crossed. We got, what, 37 last time? This time we get 0! Yeah, Zelion's dead. It's been a fun playthrough. Getting a really early plague in a playthrough like this is just, that's Rimworld, and there's nothing to do about it, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else I could have done to avoid this outcome. I actually cannot think of anything. Like, spawn a different character, of course, is the call there, but... Exactly right, Waldo. Yeah, start of the run diseases are just absolutely brutal, especially on a character with a very questionable medical skill and such. So... we can leave Zelion in bed for the remainder of the playthrough, you know, fingers crossed, etc., but it just doesn't matter, I don't think. It's a good test run. I mean, some measure. Like, it's a fun time to see what happens, but it is a case where what happens is just death. It was a nice start, though. It was definitely a nice start. I think we were well on our way to surviving most other issues than this. Yeah, he's falling behind now by a fair amount. I don't think being inside helped with medical tending at all, or with speed of improvements. I can say I've now raided a base. That is true. That is true. That's what we did in last playthrough. We've not successfully raided a base, but we have done that. All right. Get in your little medical bed there and just sit there forever. So you get hungry. Yeah. Yeah, so before we were 2 points behind. And though we were out of bed for a while, we've fallen even more behind. Ancient beds are no good for medical stuff. Yeah, at this point, it really is the only bed we have. I guess I could run around and cut out a bunch of trees to try to make a normal bed quickly. I don't think it's going to help, though, unfortunately. We get Men in Black on single pawn runs. I think you can get a Man in Black on any run. I don't think there are any restrictions on it, as long as the event is on. But, yeah. Maybe we'll get a ridiculously good next 10. Nah, even a 10 in the 40s would not save us now, unfortunately. It's a shame. Real shame. 10 now. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, it's a 13. That's better than nothing. And Zelion is hungry, so we'll make some food real quick. We're going to ride this thing to the end, all the way down. The last meal. We didn't even get our wall up. I said I wanted to get that wall up on the second or third day and then got distracted with other issues. Bryce is coming along nicely. Very glad we haven't had any mental breaks. I've been pushing it a little bit far, especially on this difficulty. This is Random, what is it, the hardest one, whatever it's called. Not Blood and Dust, one harder than that. But, yeah, early game plague, rough. Alright, so we're now about 20 points behind. Yep. So we started 2 new playthroughs today, and both of them went absolutely terribly. One for reasons totally in my control, one for reasons not in my control. It was fun, though. It's always fun trying out new stuff, trying to play in a way we don't normally play. I'm not going to start a third playthrough today, I'm afraid. So we'll give it another one next week. Definitely tomorrow's my day off, once a week day off. And I'll be spending that grading. And yeah, next week we then have a couple days of Crusader Kings 3. Getting back on that Norse playthrough I'm enjoying so much. We do have one sponsored stream, probably on my Thursday, which is American Wednesday. A game called Titans of Industry. That's a base builder of some sort that looks cool. I know people played it earlier in the year, but they're paying me money to play it, so I'll happily do that. And then we'll go back around to Football Manager, and then we'll start a new Rimworld playthrough. This time next week. We'll, I don't know, try a Raider playthrough again. Just make better decisions. Whichever way. Thank you for hanging out today. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Sorry to end a little bit sooner. Titans of Industry or Industry of Titan. I can pull up the email. One second. What's the actual name of the game? It is called Industries of Titan. There you go. A city builder and strategy game set on Saturn's moon. And, yeah, we'll see how it goes. For now, though, thank you immensely. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. Appreciate y'all. And sorry for not being the best of Rimworld streams, but it was a Rimworld stream. See you again real soon, folks. All right, Noms is here. For those of you who are still here.
Hello.
Hello, Noms.
Hello. I heard something like, good. Appreciate everybody. Okay, goodbye. Wow. And I was wondering what was going on.
Yeah, what's going on is it's Rimworld Day. We love Rimworld Day.
Yeah.
We did 2 playthroughs of Rimworld, both of which were incredibly abbreviated.
Oh boy.
And so I'm not feeling like starting a third time.
Oh boy.
So that's why I'm gonna end now.
I see.
And we're gonna hang out. We'll do some grading.
I have nothing to grade.
You have nothing to grade. That's true.
Ha ha!
I have quite a bit to grade, unfortunately.
I'm just about to post something on Canvas.
Oh, that's great. Is it a reading on Canvas or a shame on you?
No, I didn't do the reading. I have to do that. Hey, hi everybody.
Any stories you want to tell, or should we say goodbye? And
I don't have any stories except that I can't believe this much time has already passed.
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock.
And all I've been doing is staring at a computer.
Have you been doing emails or?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, folks. Thanks for hanging out. We appreciate you as always. Thank you for hanging out with the, I don't know, secret post-game show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only the cool kids are here.
It's like the prom post party.
Did you go to the prom post party?
I did not.
Nor did I. Did you go to the prom?
Yeah, I went with my friends.
That's so nice. I did not go to prom.
I just went my senior year with my friends.
Sat at home and played video games.
Hey, that sounds like fun.
That sounds like fun.
That's probably more fun.
We should go play video games.
Isn't that what we do here?
That's what we do here.
Oh,
anyway, goodbye for really. Klaus, have a good day. Enjoy watching In the Heights.
Oi, In the Heights.
Do you put your flag on display?
Yeah.
Does it make you feel okay?
That's not how it goes.
How's it go? What's the lyrics? Buenos
Something
dias.
about every day.